Okay, on this one we're going to look at manipulating things by using our layers. Now you can also do this with images as well. With text, just click this here. You will see that there's different options: drop shadow, inner shadow, bevel, outer glow, and inner glow. Experiment with these yourselves to see. But if I was to click drop shadow, as you can see, that creates a shadow on it, and if I was to click on it, we then have options. So as you can see, it's sort of grayed out, so we can actually make that darker if we want, or lighter. Okay, so and what effect we want. Distance is how far it is away from the text, so as you can see, when I do that, it moves it further away or very close. Okay, so say there, so we can make it say about there. The size, that sometimes has some weird effects depending on how dark it is, but you can highlight text using this. Inner shadow, you can use more than one of these combined as well. So inner shadow doesn't really show up much on this one, but if you try it in different colors, then it can create different effects. So we'll take the drop shadow away. As you see, it doesn't really change much, but you can change these settings to. It doesn't really say do much on this one at all, so we'd want to check that. Bevel, that's quite a good one, because bevel can make again, you've got your settings here: inner bevel, outer and full bevel. So this creates sort of like an embossed effect, but you can combine two of these things as well to get a cool effect like that. Now if I show you a cover, I changed it from this though, because somebody mentioned it was too close to another design of another well-known book. It's a shame really, because when it was made into this design, this book sold very, very well for quite some time. But you can notice the embossed lettering effects. I actually got it by looking at other books that had embossed letters and thought that's a really good looking idea. It looks really nice. Also got some shading in there, which I should be showing you how to do. But that's how you do that. So that's bevel, also outer glow, and there's also inner glow. Now on outer glow, if we click on it, we can change the size of the glow, the hardness of the glow, the whether it's invisible or whatever you want to do there. This is the color of the glow, so we might actually not want this color, so we can choose our colors from outside on the screen, from an image, or from in here, and change the lightness or darkness of it. So say I was wanting to have it the same color, so I actually click the text and have it the same as that, or if I wanted it to be say a light gray like that, so a mid gray, then can do it that way. So you could change it to sort of create a sort of a blurry. The size would mean it moves up there. So if I was to make it harder, you can actually get some effects like that. As I say, it's a matter of playing with these things and find it. So inner glow, again, it's got that color, but I'm going to pick the same colors we did for that. So if I was on select, that inner glow, as I said again, doesn't do. So the inner doesn't do much on black. You'll find it does on other colors. Now to create, I found actually to create a really stronger bevel, what you can actually do is you can go outer glow, and say you wanted to have, you could have say a yellow border around it, say for example. So if I click on, I don't want it too light because it's a white background for this example, but say we're going to pick that color there and OK. You can only just slightly see it, but if you change the size of it like that, but if you do this, make the hardness, you can make it fully hard like that, and it creates a really cool border around it, as you can see, and you can make that bigger or smaller depending on what you want. Okay, so that's really good. Now remember, you can do this with images as well to create borders around. I'm also going to show you something on here as well, so I'm just going to hit cancel on that for now. If we go into the background of our cover, I found this is a really easy way to create borders as well, because especially if you had a white cover on Amazon, it's against a white background that Amazon has, so it tends to make your book a little bit invisible. So it might be a good idea to put a border around it. So this is a really easy way to do it. So we're clicking on the background, which is an image as well. So if we click on outer glow, Okay, sorry, I beg your pardon. Inner glow. So outer glow for letters. For a border, we select inner glow. So say we wanted it to be a red. So say that one, we'll pick that color there. What we can do is make that outer glow really hard, and as you can see, a border appears, and we can make that lets you go up to about there. But as you can see, that creates a nice little border around it, and you can have that whatever color you want. So there we are. That's your layers and controls. You can control by selecting the layer that you want to manipulate what's on it, and go in here and change the settings.